Okay, are y'all ready for class? Alright, what about y'all's homework? Did y'all finish it? Did nobody finish it? Okay, y'all need to finish up yesterday's homework. Okay, so what are we going to be discussing today? Formulas from geometry. We're going to talk about these three things. We're going to talk about the first one being perimeter, the second one is area, and the third is volume. So this first one, perimeter. So what is perimeter? Does anybody know? Okay, good. Does anybody want to add to that? So perimeter means if you have a square, you'll have a length. You'll have the width. You'll have some more, another length, and another width. And you're going to add all of those together. You're going to combine them all. So how would you use this in real life? How does this apply to real life? What about a farmer? How would he use perimeter in real life? Good. For fencing. He's going to use it for fencing. So a farmer's going to have a field, and he's going to need to fence it in. You know, he's going to have to figure out how much fencing he's going to need for that field. Is he going to use the area to figure out the fencing for the field? No. Okay, he's going to use the perimeter. Okay, so now we're going to move on to area. So, how are you going to use that? Good, for when you're laying down carpet in your house. You know, you got to find the area of the room. This is, you know, this is how you add all of them together. You can use it to figure out how much carpet you need. Is there any other ways? Perfect. Okay, so when you're laying it down, you need to figure out how many tiles you need. Do you know what else we can use this with? Oh, for each square tile, yes. How many tiles you need for a room? Yep, yes, you multiply those together. It's a good concept. Yes, you can use it for a roof line. You have the length and the width. Good. How about, and the third is going to be volume that we're going to be talking about. Volume. Yes, you. Yes, that. You're going to have length and width and height. You know, milk, for like a milk carton, you have the length, the width, and the height. Okay, so we have perimeter. You can use two ways. You have width and length. So length can be this way, or it can be this way. So you have two lengths and they're both the same, and you also have two widths, and they're going to be the same as each other. So you're going to add all of these together. You're going to combine them all. Okay, so that's how you find the perimeter. Oh, there's different ways to find the perimeter. It's going to be 2 times the length plus 2 times the width. Okay, is there any other ways? Okay, you can do it this way too. It's going to be length plus width plus width. Meaning it's all going to be the same. Okay, there's a third way you can find this. Does anybody know? Good, thank you. Okay, so it's going to be 2 open parenthesis, length plus width, close parenthesis, and that's how you can find perimeter. Is length by width, you add them all together. Okay, so for the area, you have to multiply width and length. Is there any others? No, there's only this one way to find the area. Now for perimeter, there's 3 different ways, but for area, it's just one way. That's it. Okay, so the answer, if
the length was 3 feet.
Oh, suppose if the length was 3 feet and the width was 5 feet, you would have 15 feet. Are we finished? I think you forgot something. Right, it's going to be squared, 15 feet squared. You know why it's going to be squared? It's because you have it 2 lengths and 2 widths, and so that makes it squared. Okay, now we're going to move on to volume. You're going to have the length, the width, and the height. You're going to multiply these 3 together. There's no other way, you just multiply these 3 together. So you multiply area and volume, but you add in the perimeter. Okay, so let me show you.
Now we're going to move on to practice.
Okay, now we're going to move on to some practice examples. Okay, so to find the perimeter, if we add all these together, how much? 16? 16? Right? Right? How'd y'all guys figure that one out? Right. You add it all in together. Good. You add 6 and 10 together. So it's going to be 16 feet. Okay, next we're going to move on to number 2. So we got to find the area of the rectangle. So if the width is 3 feet and the length is 5 feet, what do we have? 15 feet. Thank you. It's going to be 15 feet squared because we have 2 widths and 2 lengths. Okay, so now we're going to move on to problem 3. We got to find the volume. So we have to multiply length times width times height. So for length, what number do we have for the length? Right, we're going to switch it out for 5. Okay, so for width, what do we have? Right, we're going to change that out to 3. And for height, what are we going to change that out to? We're going to change that out to 6. Okay, do you know what? You know why we're switching it out? It's called substitute. We're going to substitute the length, height, and width for numbers. So if you're in a sports game and a player gets hurt, the coach is going to switch out his players to someone who can play. Substitute. He's going to substitute those players. It's the same thing applied here. We're changing out those letters for a number. So we're going to have 15 times 3 times 6, and it equals what? We're going to multiply these together. So good. All right. All right, that seemed easy for you. So we're going to have 5 times 3 is 15 times 6 is 90. It's going to be 90 centimeters. Good. It's going to be 90 centimeters cubed. Do you know why it's cubed? Because we have 3 numbers. Good. Thank you. Good. Y'all are great students. Y'all know how to do this work.